Welcome to the Weekend Rebel Recap, where we go over the scores from the past weekend, as well as some of the future scores and schedules for UNLV sports. Starting with some tennis, the women's program took home 3 wins against Kansas City, UTSA, and Utah, where they had their biggest shutout, 7-0. However, the men's team struggled with 2 losses this weekend and a 0-7 loss against Washington. Skipping over to some softball and baseball, the softball team started with some big success in the Bakersfield Desert Classic with a 8-0 victory against CSU, and after having some trouble with Hawaii, the team locked out the weekend with wins, getting revenge against Hawaii, beating Montana, and again beating CSU. Meanwhile, the baseball team racked up 3 different wins, as well as a dominating 31-6 victory against Pacific. Meanwhile, for basketball, the team comes up short against Boise State on the road in a 69-73 loss. The team currently lies 16-11 and 5-10 in the conference play. But the Running Rebs can bounce back as we look to next weekend, as they will take on Air Force on Friday at the Thomas & Mack Center. Also coming back to the court are the back-to-back regular season champions, the Lady Rebels. The Lady Rebels look to take on San Diego State on Saturday. And looking back at tennis, the men will play in the ASU tournament, while the women do not compete this weekend. And to wrap it all up, from Friday to Sunday, the softball team will take on 5 different teams, while baseball will take on 3, that being San Diego, Hawaii, and UC Irvine. That's your weekend recap for some UNLV games. Make sure to keep an eye out for future games this weekend.